Okay, welcome to Alchemise with Eddie. Today's practice is called Return to Center, and we're going to be tapping on a story that a lot of us tell ourselves. A story that's almost like a constant whisper in the background, a background hum in our lives. And it colours how we see ourselves, and ultimately it shapes all of the decisions that we make. And that story is, I am broken, or something is fundamentally wrong with me and I need to be fixed. And I want to say this with as much clarity as possible and with as much compassion as I can. You are not broken. You've never been broken, and you do not need to be fixed. You don't need fixing. Now, I know some of you might resist this, you might push back on this, right? So let me be clear about something that's important. This isn't about bypassing or minimizing what you have been through. Life can be incredibly hard. It can be tragic and traumatic. We experience real pain, real loss, and real disappointment, and those experiences are valid, and the emotions that come with those experiences are valid too. I want to be very clear about that. But here's what's happening for most of us. We don't just experience the event. We create a story about what that event means to us, and then we attach to the story more than we attach to the experience itself. We make things mean something, usually about our self-worth, our value, our wholeness. And we do this unconsciously. It's not your fault. It's how we're wired to survive. It's how we create safety. But what if we could bring this into our consciousness? What if we could notice that we're holding on to a story and not a truth? What if we could feel the emotions the experiences create, honor them, process them, and then let them go, without letting them define who we are, without letting them making us think that we're broken, like something's wrong with us. You haven't been broken by what has happened to you. You've been knocked out of your center, and all we need to do is help you return to neutral, help you return to calm, to return to the truth that's underneath the stories. Because you're okay. And you've always been okay. And that's what we're going to do in this session. We're going to soften the grip on the story of brokenness. We're going to help you see the difference between what happened and what you made it mean. We're going to bring you back to your center. Return to center. So let's begin by closing the eyes and finding your breath. So take a slow, conscious breath in through your nostrils. Experience the inhale, and then slowly let the breath go out of your mouth. And again, breathing in, experience the sensations in the nostrils as you breathe in, and then let go of the breath. Okay, one more time, breathing in. Think about expanding into the belly, breathing deep into the body, and then blow the breath away. And bringing your awareness to this moment. Not the past, not the future, but right here, right now. Notice the feeling of your body on the chair, your feet on the floor. Notice the temperature of the air against your skin. Notice the sounds around you. In this exact moment, without any story, without any narrative about who you are or what's wrong with you, just notice your breath. Notice your body, and notice that you are here now in this moment. Your body knows the answer. We just need to listen. Now notice, what does the feeling of being broken bring up for you? Is it here in this moment? Or does it only appear when you start telling yourself a story about the past or worrying about the future? Just notice without any judgment. Take another slow breath in, breathing into your awareness, filling up your body with your breath in this moment, what's actually here. Let the breath go. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes, come back into the room, and rate your attachment to the story of being broken between 0 and 10, 10 being very intense, I really believe this story, and 0 being completely neutral. How strongly are you holding on to the story of being broken or needing to be fixed? Find your number, just make a mental note of it. Okay, tapping on the side of the hand with me, repeating after me. Even though I've been carrying this story, that I'm broken and need fixing, I choose to forgive, love, and accept myself anyway. Even though part of me has attached to this idea that something is fundamentally wrong with me, I choose to forgive, love, and accept myself anyway. Even though I've made experiences mean something about my worth, I choose to forgive, love, and accept myself anyway. Okay, top of the head, let's go. I've been carrying this story. Eyebrow. The story that I am broken. Side of eye. That something is fundamentally wrong with me. Under eye. That I need to be fixed. Under nose. That I need to be different than I am. Chin. Something happened and I made it mean something about me. Collarbones. And I attached to that story. Underarm. More than I attached to the actual experience. Inner wrist. The story became my identity. Thumb. That I am broken because of who I am. Index finger. And I've been trying to fix myself ever since. Middle finger. Trying to prove that I'm okay. Wait. Ring finger. Trying to become enough. Little finger. Trying to heal what I think is broken. Okay. Take a breath. Well done. Coming back to the top of the head. But what if that's just a story? Eyebrow. What if I'm not actually broken? Side of eye. What if nothing is fundamentally wrong with me? Under eye. What if I've just been knocked out of my center? Under nose. Life happened and I created meaning about it. Chin. I made it mean something about my worth. Collarbones. But what if that is just a story I've been telling myself? underarm. The experience was real. Inner wrist. But the meaning I gave it was just a story. Thumb. I can feel these emotions without it becoming a story. Index finger. I can honor what happened without letting it define me. Middle finger. What if I'm actually okay underneath all of this? Ring finger. What if I've always been okay? Little finger. What if I do not need fixing at all? Okay, take a breath. Top of the head. I'm choosing to loosen my grip on this story now. Eyebrow. I'm choosing to return to my center. Side of eye. I am not broken, I am just a human. Under eye. Experiences happened and I am still whole. In the nose. I do not need to be fixed. Chin. I just need to come back to myself. Collarbones. Back to neutral. Back to calm. Underarm. I can let go of the story and still honor the experience. Inner wrist. I'm allowed to be okay. Thumb. I am allowed to be whole. Index finger. Nothing that happened broke my essence. Middle finger. I am returning to the truth of who I am. Ring finger. I am safe letting go of this story. Little finger. I am whole, I am here, and I'm okay. Okay, take a breath. Blow your breath away. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, let it settle. Place your hands on your heart. And here's what I want you to know. What happened to you was real. The pain was real. The emotions were real. And you are allowed to honor that. But the story you created about what it means about you is not real. It's just a story. And you can choose to let that go. You're not broken. You never were. Ooh. You got knocked off of your center. And it makes complete sense given what you've been through. But your essence, your core, your wholeness is still intact. It has always been intact. All we're doing is helping you return to who you know you are. Return to neutral. Return to calm. Return to the truth that you are okay. The more you practice noticing the difference between the experience and the story, the more freedom you'll find. You don't have to carry this anymore. You can let it go. You are allowed to let it go. You are allowed to change the story. Okay, both hands back on the chest, if they're not there already. Take a deep breath in, and I invite you to say this out loud if you can. And say it with conviction, right? I am not broken. I do not need fixing. I am whole, and I am returning to my center. I release this story now. The truth is, I am okay. Okay, take a slow breath in. And as you blow out through your mouth, you can let it go.